Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about how to create harmony in your home and how you can be more productive while working from home because this you can change the energy in your space and let energy support you by your work. So what I'm going to talk about why and how our environment influences us. I will try to explain it as simple as possible. So I will explain to you basic principles of Feng Shui and how you can apply them in your home office, in your home in general, but I will focus on your home office and then what colors, materials, and shapes are suitable for different kinds of work, because this is also interesting. And then I can share with you a few other rules and tips for increasing your productivity. I would like to explain this energy and this influence on this obvious example. These are extreme, but you can understand it better. We can feel the difference. Imagine how would you feel after some time spent in one of these places. Like you can imagine that you would feel energized and refreshed by walking in nature, and you would feel stressed and tired after a few hours staying in a noisy, smelly, stressful place full of nervous people. This has an impact on you, but these are extreme. Probably in your day, you are somewhere in between, but you can imagine your energy level. When you feel energized, you feel good, you have your battery is full, and you have days when you are really low. Imagine how would you like to feel at the beginning of your day or before you are going to work to do your work. So of course you would like to feel energized, and you need your energy level as high as possible. Mostly we are somewhere in between, and you may think that in your home you just feel good and there are no factors draining your energy like in the previous example. And you may be right, and or maybe not, because there still could be some distraction on an energy level. And if you are sensitive enough, you will probably find intuitively the place where you feel good, and you just avoid places where it doesn't feel so good. But if you're not so sensitive and you just spend your time in a place which is not suitable for you, on very subtle level, your energy is just draining out. And if everything in your life would be ideal, this probably could be irrelevant because it's only really small. But you know that our life is everything but ideal, especially now. And there's a lot of stress in every area of our life. So we need to face many challenges every day, and it costs us a lot of energy. So we couldn't afford any energetic problem in our home, because now we are spending much more time at home. So this impact just multiplies. And you need to take care of your energy. This is what I mean by energy management. It's the same like with the time management. If you want to be productive and efficient, you need to watch out your time. But it's the same with energy. You need to be aware of your energy level and take care of that. You just can't control what happens in the world, but you can make your home a source of energy and get more power for facing all challenges in the world, and also be more focused, more efficient. You can just improve your life by small changes in your home, or if you are just aware of it. What you need to focus on in your home if you want to create harmonious and safe space. Most important is to have optimal energy flow in your home. Try to imagine energy flow as a water flow. How would try to imagine how would water flow through your house if you would start to feel it under pressure through the front door? So you don't want it running too fast through your home, and you also don't want stagnation. So it's the same as in the nature. So in these three pictures, you can imagine that the best conditions for life are in a river slowly meandering through the landscape, and it's just full of life in water and on banks. So this is ideal water flow in the nature, and this kind of energy flow we would like to have in our home, like flowing around individual pieces of furniture and bringing you vitality and harmony. And about 5 elements. What are 5 elements? These are like different kinds of energy. It's not about like physical form of these specific elements. These physical elements serve only as a metaphor or an association of this kind of energy. And then in nature, every element has its importance, and every one of them has specific role in nature by supporting life on the planet, and they just work in like collaboration in cycles. I will show you how you can express these elements in your workspace, but I will focus now on the most important thing in your home office when you would like to be focused and like efficient in your work and be less tired. You need to find best position in your space. You need to have a solid wall behind your back. You need to have all entrances in view, and but at the same time as far from the door as possible and not in the line with the entrance door. And then you need to have enough space in front of you with something nice and inspirational in view to look at. And why is this so important? Because this is a safe position in space. This is a place wild animals would instinctively choose. And when you are at home, you're not using your instincts because you think you are safe enough, because you are at home and nobody else is here and doors are closed. But there is still some ancient part of our brain which controls our automatic reactions, like moving your hand immediately if you touch some like really hot surface. This is like automatic reaction, our self-protection on a subconscious level. So if you're not in a safe position in space, part of your energy on subconscious level is still consumed on running this fight or flight program. You know, it's like with your computer or with your phone. If some program is running on a background and it just consumed energy. So probably you are not aware of that consciously, but still some muscles are a little bit tight and you still need energy to refocus because part of your attraction or of your focus is still like it's distraction, like
Mm.
you know, it's on subconscious level but it's there. And if you are working I don't know, 8 hours a day and day by day, week by week, and it costs you a lot of energy. So what you can do with it, because not everyone has ideal situation. You just need to put your work desk somewhere, and if you don't have ideal situation, these are also like quite good enough alternatives, but you just need to be aware also the window. You don't want even a window behind your back because it's still entrance into your space and you just don't see what's happening outside, and it's just a little bit distracting. So, and now I'm going to show you how you can fix a little bit problems in our space. This is the worst position how to place your work desk, because you are in the line with the door, you don't see who is entering the room, and there's, if here would be even the window, I would suggest just move your desk from this place, because imagine if you open the door and the window, it would be impossible to sit there like physically because of this wind. So these positions are also like not quite good, and you can use, if you don't have a solid wall behind your back, you can place a piece of furniture between you and if there's enough space, or use some folding screen or curtain, or if anything else, you can at least use a chair with a high this back. Or you can put also a mirror in front of you, so you can, you can see the doors in the mirror. If you have a wall in front of the desk, all Feng Shui works on symbolical level, and if you are facing the wall, while working, and this could, on the symbolical level, these are obstacles. You need the space, like place for growing, where you can place a picture with a perspective, some landscape, nature, or some artwork, vision board, anything. I suggest don't, like, you can have there also your goals, like from work, but I suggest put there also something inspirational, vision board, or some motivational quote, or just beautiful picture of something. Now, about these 5 elements, and again, try to feel this energy, try to imagine a forest with all these shades of green and this vital, vibrant energy of constant growth, and imagine that you are a tree growing up in just continuous evolutions and creating new leaves every day. And so if you have a creative work, or you are a designer, or you are evolving a new product, or you need to bring new ideas on daily basis, or you are responsible for development or something, so you can use an energetic support of the wood element. So you can express this wood element the same way like what you can see in a forest, these all shades of green, even blue color, vertical stripes, or this object of touch, slender shapes, and like material like wood or any natural material. You can use house plants. This is if you have enough space and if you have good conditions for plants, because if there's not enough light for them, or you are not person who can just take care about plant and then like to watch dying plant, it's not positive symbol. So but you can use at least this lucky bamboo, or you can just use a picture or something. Fire. And now really try to imagine this different energy. Imagine that you are fire with hot flames dancing around and setting on fire everything you get in touch with. So imagine this vibrant shades of red color and radiating quite different kind of energy. So if you are working in marketing or you are in public relations, so you need to be passionate about your products and set on fire for them as many people as possible. This is this fire energy. Don't overuse red color and expression of fire in general, because you could feel, I don't know, anxious or impulsive. It's a really strong element. So use only like rather soft and moderate forms and just a few pieces, not like too much red color, too much fire energy. Earth. Again, imagine that you are earth, you are solid and stable and calm, providing nutrition for everyone. So if you're working in services, if you have some customer service, or if you are working with clients and you are trying to help them, and this kind of this nurturing, or if you are dealing with realities. So you can express earth element in your workspace to activate this kind of energy, to let support you be in this mood while working. Here are a few examples of expression of earth element, and now metal. And again, this is quite different energy, because imagine knife, so sharp, so precise cut. You are efficient and precise. And there's no space for some new ideas when you are working with finances, You can use white color. Don't go to extremes, that don't use only white elements. So it wouldn't be good to have all office like this in this picture. You can bring this element if you are working with finances, with bringing some expression of metal element in your space. And now water, and imagine that you are an ocean in constant motion, dark and calm in its depth, but with this never-ending waves on the surface and connecting everything. So if you need to connect with people on a deeper level, it's for, I know, therapists. You need to use your intuition in your work, or if you need to surf the internet and just looking for information. So you can bring expression of water element in the space, but again, don't you overuse it, because could lead to feeling unstable or melancholic. Don't use extreme, like only one element. You can always use like complementary element. Don't try not to use like extreme in this way, like water and fire. So if you want to use metal element, you can use, because it would be so cold if you just use only white color and metal, and it would just, you wouldn't feel good. You can use earth element. If you don't remember what I was talking about these 5 elements, so I have a cheat sheet on my webpage, and just you can download it